Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about this business that makes $1.08 million a month selling high ticket products. Okay, so this is a high ticket dropshipping store. It's selling this red light therapy wand. Okay, but the way that it's doing it is absolutely crazy. It's not using your typical dropshipping store style product pages. It's using well-designed funnels, right? So a person may probably go ahead and end up seeing this page first, where they talk about the product in detail, their benefits, their results. And then when somebody decides that they want to buy, they get taken to the product page, and then they go ahead and see this product. Now, this two-step method of selling products is what I've been preaching on this channel for a really, really long time. You cannot sell expensive products. So this is actually a $167 product, but if we go to AliExpress and if we type in red light therapy wand, it is actually not that expensive. If we go red light therapy wand, we'll see that this product is actually cheap, right? It's for example, this super nice one is $50. So you could even ship a super nice one for $50 and then make $167 profit, right? Even if we don't want to ship from China and we want to do high ticket drop shipping from the US itself, look at this one, this product that we can get shipped from the US, right? Okay, so this one is not available, but I'm sure that we can find one that's a red light therapy one that's in the US that we can basically go ahead and ship for really cheap. Okay, give me 1 second. Let me find it and get back to you. All right, guys, perfect. We found it, and this product is only $8 and actually ships from the US as well. So this is basically tariff proof. It does all of the things that this product does, including rotating. So we know that this product that's being sold for $167 is actually for $8, giving us an insane margin on this product. And if we want to increase the quality of it, we can go ahead and find more quality suppliers. So on this particular business, I've actually done a full in-depth video on how this business works, what the suppliers are, what the marketing angles are. We went ahead and we looked at how many ads this business was running and how easy it is to be basically getting into this space. And I've been seeing a lot of red light therapy products absolutely pop in. Because this space and this niche is just blowing up, specifically beauty, it's always going to be in demand, right? So this product is two things. Number one, it's high ticket product because we can sell it for $167. We could source it for as low as $8. Now the second thing, it's already in the United States, so they receive it extremely fast. So there's no tariffs on it if the product is already in the States. And the only thing that you need to do is if you want to sell a product for $160, you have to sell it in this way. You cannot just start sending your traffic to a product page and ask for money. The better thing to do is to be sending them to a page like this, where you explain what the product is, what the results are, and then go ahead and send them to a product page where they can go ahead and purchase the product. And over here, there's a lot of explaining to do as well. But how do you create pages like this? Now, I had a look at this theme. Okay, this theme is SW based. Basically, it doesn't exist. Okay, this theme was a custom built theme that was built for this page. And having worked with Shopify developers for the longest time, I understand that this website is probably closer to maybe a $10,000 website, all costs considered. Okay, now how do we model a $10,000 website if we don't have that budget? I'm going to show you exactly how I would rebuild this website. Typically, I would not use Shopify. I would use ShopFunnels. ShopFunnels is a website and funnel builder, and it is a Shopify replacement, allowing you to create websites just like this much faster. So in today, I'm going to speed run this. I'm going to actually end up going ahead and creating the website, showing you exactly how I would do it, and walking you through the process and giving you the skills essentially to copy any dropshipping store. Okay, now with Trump's tariffs in here, it's more important than ever to use well-designed product pages just like this to be doing drop shipping. Now, most people will quit drop shipping because they don't want to deal with the hassle, leaving us, the guys that are doing funnels and the guys that are doing high ticket drop shipping just like this, to basically wrap up all the customers. Okay, because just because there are tariffs doesn't mean people have stopped buying. All right, so we're going to basically corner the market, established our dominance, and we know that these tariffs are going to go away. Okay, so when these other entrepreneurs try to enter back into the market when the tariffs are gone away, who is already there? We've already been there, establishing our dominance. And I've been doing this for 4 or 5 years now. All my businesses are tariff proof anyways. Okay, so this is a great way to build a tariff proof high ticket dropshipping store. Another thing that I'm doing, guys, is I'm doing a step-by-step on how I create tariff proof e-commerce businesses. It's over an hour training. I'm putting it together. I'm on slide like 200 of just all the information that I know of how to build high ticket dropshipping stores. I'm going to leave that as the first link down below. I don't know when the class is going to be complete because I want it to be the most, one of the most comprehensive classes that you've taken. So just register your interest down below. When it's ready, I'll shoot you an email, and obviously be one of the first people to build a business like this. All right, so get ready with me. Let's speed run through this and build this entire store out. Okay, so the first thing that I like to do is log into ShopFunnels. Again, like I said, ShopFunnels is a website and funnel builder. You're gonna see me build out this entire website live. Okay, I'm gonna try and build out both pages, and what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm gonna build it out exactly like this using this website's images. Okay, but I will not upload it as a template. Normally what I do is I basically build out the store, swap out the images and text, and have it available for you as a template. I will not do that for this one because that's very time intensive, but I will have the template available for anybody who wants it. Okay, obviously don't run it with the same images and text. The point is to have similar images, and I'll also show you using ChatGPT. You can just swap out this image with your product's image. You can swap out this copy with your product's copy, and just basically model it as close as possible. Okay, so if you're already an existing ShopFunnels user, just DM me in the group and I'll go ahead and send you the link to this funnel. All right, without further ado, guys, let's get into it. All right, guys, I'm inside of my account. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go ahead and create a new funnel. I'm gonna create an empty funnel, and I'm gonna call it the red light wand funnel. Okay, now the next thing that I want to do is I want to get an idea of what this font is that they're using. So I have like a ChatGPT font recognizer. I'm just going to go ahead and put this in there. Give me 1 second. I'm going to open up ChatGPT. I'm going to open up my chat where it recognizes fonts, right? Because if you want your website to look really similar to another person's website, you kind of want to model a few things, which is fonts and color. So basically what I do is I just upload the font, and ChatGPT tells me what font it is, and ShopFunnels has access to pretty much all the fonts that you need, so you can go ahead and build them. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna put this in. I may not be doing a lot of talking in this video, guys. I'll comment down below whenever I can on what exactly it is that I'm doing, but at the end of the day, guys, just watch the video, watch me build, watch how easy it is, right? So let's do this. Okay, so it's saying that the best font match is Inter. That's perfect. The first thing I do is go to global styling, go to add fonts, and I'm gonna go ahead and add the Inter font. Okay, so we're gonna go Inter. Here it is. We're gonna add the regular, and we're going to go to Inter, right? And we're going to add the bold as well. I'm going to add Inter 700. Okay, perfect. Both Inter fonts are added. Now, what I'm going to do is typically I don't like any other buttons inside of my funnel, right? Because it takes me outside the funnel. So typically I'm not going to do it like that. I'm just going to have one that says get 35% off, no code, and then one that says the logo, and then I'll start building the funnel out. But before I build out the funnel, I want all of the brand colors. Okay, so the first thing is the primary color is always the button color. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead. I have a color picker here. I'm going to go to global styling color palette, and the primary color is red, which is the button color. Then all the other colors, I'm going to put them as secondary, because whenever I'm styling the page and I open up colors, this is the color palette it'll show me first, which will make it very easy for me to design the website. This is the background color. Okay, perfect. Any other colors? This is a different color, this light yellow, so we're going to take that as well, put that in there. This light yellow. Then there's this peach color that I'm seeing as well. So I'm going to go ahead and pick this peach color too, right? And then I'm going to go here. So now in essence, we have all of the main brand colors in here, which is amazing. Then we're going to go ahead and click confirm. Okay. Now guys, whenever you're modeling a website, your job isn't to make it a duplicate. Okay. This is where most people will waste a lot of time. And you know what? I have been someone that is guilty of that, trying to make it exactly. No, what your goal is to get it look as much as possible like the main website. Okay, that's it. Because what you're trying to copy is really the essence of success, not the whole website in and of itself. Okay, so now I have this one tool. It's called Zip All Pictures. Unfortunately, this tool is not available any longer, right? Give me a second, guys. I need to pick up this call. All right, so the first thing I'm going to go ahead and do is create a block. Okay, what a block does is it's basically a section. It's two different sections to create. Okay, now inside this block, I'm just going to add some text. Okay. Oh, I forgot to do one thing, by the way. I added the fonts, but over here, I forgot to tell Shop Funnels what each font should be. So now I'm telling it all my paragraphs and all my headings should be the Inter font on desktop and mobile. So go ahead and save it as well. Go here to Inter on mobile as well. I want Inter to be the font. Okay, which is great. So now every time I drag something off of the widgets, okay, it's going to be an Inter font. Perfect. Now I'm going to go get 35% off, no code required. Let's put that in the center. Okay. This is why I did the color palette thing before, because I can just go on block background and it shows me my brand colors that I picked, and then now it goes that. Okay. And what I've done is I've added a column which I didn't need. Okay, now I'm gonna pick this. I'm gonna make it white. There you go. Perfect. Now another thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and just add the name. So I'm just gonna put like brand name here because I don't want to put Solo Wave, obviously brand name. Okay, I'm going to make it bold. Okay, and I'm gonna put that on the side, and this thing is brown in color, and the background is this one, I think. Perfect. So now see, it's already coming across really well. And actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna center the brand name. Okay, perfect. Now let's go ahead and create this section. Okay, so now we're gonna create a block. Okay, now what we're going to go ahead and do is put in this text. Okay, so I'm gonna go copy this text. Oh, so sorry, there's two things, right? There's a text and a image here, right? So all you have to do when you create a new block is create two columns. What it's going to do is going to differentiate both the columns. Now, this is a trick I know because I've been designing funnels for a really long time. So I'm going to do 3 columns because I see that there's a little bit of spacing between them. So I'm just going to create that, and there you go. Okay, now we have that. Okay, we have 3 columns in here. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and just add in some text. Right, so trusted by these many people, better skin in 2 weeks. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and add that as well. Now, the thing that I do is I don't ever put in headings. I only ever put in paragraph text, because when you mobile optimize, it's just better. Okay, and then better skin in 2 weeks. Okay, then I think it's going to be a little bit bigger. Right, perfect. And then I'm going to add some spacing in here. Now, the reason I'm doing this video, guys, is just to honestly show you how easy it is to build funnels. And obviously, a lot of guys, when I released this video, said, hey, Ali, you didn't build this funnel, and I really wanted it for my business. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and speed run through this so that you guys can get an idea, you know, because you're going to be looking at businesses every single day. And the first thing is, guys, this is a skill, right? This is a skill you need to develop. Now, for me, I have had the pleasure of launching over 1,000 different stores. And at first, it was me building them myself, right? This was my day every day. It's just building funnels, okay? But then what happened was, oh, by the way, whenever you see me copy something, I don't have to go back to a widget and drag it every single time. This is my favorite feature about Shop Funnels is universal copy and paste. So if I know that it's a text block that I'm copying, I can just copy this and then paste it from here. And I've just found that to be just a really easy way to do that. Okay, now we're going to go ahead, and this is a little bold, so we're going to bold that, and we're going to add a little bit of spacing here. because this is what you can do, by the way. You can, in essence, literally you can control literally every aspect of what you want this to look like. Okay, so we have better skin in 2 weeks. Okay, now I have downloaded all of the images from here over here, right? So let's see, it should be a zip file that didn't come. I don't understand why. I did download everything. Okay, now, sorry, it is here. It's just here somewhere. Wait, hold on. It should be date added. Okay, perfect. Okay, now we have all of the images of this website ready for us to use. Okay, so we can just quickly go through, and we want to find this particular one. This is probably going to be a GIF. Okay, it's an image. Where's the GIF? Let's see if there's a GIF in here. GIF. No GIFs. It is what it is, boys. It is what it is. So we're just going to go ahead and see if there's anything that we can, you know what, for the sake of really just going fast through this, I'm just going to put in an image. But again, you just put in a GIF as easy as you put in this image. Okay, so again, we're going to put that in here, and we're going to, and guys, this, every time you look at a website, just think of one thing. Like, every website is just a collection of image and text. Like that, it is really that simple. All it is just a collection of image and text, right? I just hit stretch image because I want it to take over this whole thing, and I want as less spacing as I possibly can have in this block. Okay, perfect. And now I'm gonna go ahead and make this background this light color, and boom, we have a very, very identical. Okay, there's a little bit spacing here. This looks a little bit smaller, and there is a little bit more spacing here. Now, I'm not gonna make it look, I mean, this is, guys, this is really, really close, right? The way these two are. So I am happy with the way this looks. So I'm gonna go ahead and move on. Now I'm going to basically want to create this block. Okay, now, typically what I can do when I'm creating this is I can add a block and add like 4 different columns, dividers, and then I can make it like this. Or the smarter thing to do, or the faster way to build, is to add a block and look at image and text and see if something like this already exists. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So is there something with 4 images? There is something with 4 images. I kind of like this one. Let me just check if there's something else with 4 images that I can, that's already pre-built for me, right? I don't want to have to reinvent the wheel here. There's this one, and then there's this one. I think I'm going to use this one, guys. Okay. Now there's a few design elements in here already that I'm going to go ahead and change out. Okay. The first thing is I don't really need this. Okay. The second one is give me a second, guys. There's this shape divider in here. Like, you guys can do really fun things, but we don't need that shape divider. And we're going to go ahead and make this that same color as up, right? Which is this one. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and download each of these images because I don't want to search them individually, right? And I'm going to put those images in here. Actually, on this column side of things, in these column settings, I can actually split it into 5 because I want this one here as well. So I can just quickly do this. So we have 5 in here. Okay, and now I'm going to go ahead and add a all of these images that I downloaded. Okay, one problem is that it will not take AVF images. You're going to need to convert these to PNG. I'm sorry, I don't have the time. I'm just going to quickly just screenshot it. Screenshot these images. If you're screenshotting, just try to get as close as possible. And obviously our background matches, so we're not going to have an issue. Whoops, where did this go? Here it is. And now we're going to go ahead and take all of the screenshots, right? We have put this in here. That's one. That's two. Okay, just make sure you turn off image stretch and it will put it in properly. Okay, now we go here to Marie Claire. And then now we go in here to strategist. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and delete these. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and put this in here. Save. Now we're going to go ahead and copy this in here. Scientifically backed skincare. Boom. Put this in the center. Make it as big as possible. Boom. Okay, we're gonna try and make sure that everything is as it needs to be. Scientifically backed. Make this as big as possible. Nice. We're going to hit save. Sometimes when you're uploading too fast and uploading too much, you're just going to have to hit refresh one time, but you'll see all of these guys pop up. Okay, there it is, right? Again, if you want it, I can make it look exactly like this, but to be honest, I've done my part, so I'm going to go ahead and move on, okay? Because I don't want to get too, this is my problem. I get way too like, oh no, it doesn't look perfect. But at the end of the day, even if it's these two pages are really close, right? To the average person, if they land on this versus this, they're not going to care. It's going to end up making the same effect on that individual, and that's what you're looking for. Okay, again, now over here, you're trying to create this. So again, we're going to do a 2-column setup. We're going to put in the image gallery section over here. Okay, and I'm just going to download this image quickly. This image and this image. Okay, and then I'm going to put all 3 images in here. Go to downloads. Now you guys might have questions. Okay, how does this work with Shopify? Now, first off, ShopFunnels has a very native Shopify integration coming out. It'll be out before the end of April. So if you already have a Shopify store and you want to connect your ShopFunnels to Shopify, you will be able to do that. But the best part about ShopFunnels is it doesn't need Shopify to operate, okay? This can take orders, make sales, and basically do everything that Shopify can without the Shopify price tag. Now you may be thinking, but ShopFunnels is a little bit more expensive than Shopify. And it's only like $20 more. The reason is because Shopify cannot build pages like this. You're going to need a $70 app to be able to build pages like this, right? But ShopFunnels builds pages like this automatically. So you're not going to need that expensive app, right? You can just go ahead and build the pages that you want, right? So there you go, 32. B. This is such a good funnel, man. I think, you know what's going to happen, guys? I think I'm going to end up using this. I'm going to end up using this design for something or the other. Or maybe one of the clients that we work with, or I know as soon as this is out, every person inside of ShopFunnels is going to hit me up saying, yo, give me this template. As you guys can see, I can get very, very close in terms of how I want this website to look and feel. Give me a second, boys. I got calls today. I'm just checking when these start and if I have the time to speed run. Yeah, I got 30 minutes before I got to hop on calls. So how much ever we can build in 30 minutes is what we're going to build. All right, boys. Whatever we can build in 30 minutes is what we're going to build. Okay, perfect. I'm sorry. Look at this. This website would cost you 10 grand. Okay. And any Shopify developers out there, let me know in the comments below. How much would you charge a client to build? Like, you could just go to a client and be like, hey dude, this store makes $1 million. Okay. Obviously, if you're trying to model this, you should have a little bit of money, right? How about you just give me 10? Give me 10 and you have the potential to make $1 million, right? And then they'll be like, you know what, fine, yeah, that makes sense. This is an expensive one, yada, yada, yada. And then boom, Shopify Dev has a 10 band retainer, which is great for him, but kind of sucks for us when we kind of want to model extremely good looking websites, but we don't have the funds, right? We don't have the funds. So by the way, guys, with this icon picker, okay, this is called an icon selector. Okay, so you can select what icon you want. I'm just not going to go ahead and edit each icon. Okay, I'm just going to, like I said, we're speed running, right? We're speed running through this. So we're going to just go through this very, very quickly. Yeah, so I went on a tangent before this, but it's like, this is how, obviously people would charge you money to do this, right? Easily, like, think about it yourself from a business perspective, right? Let's say you had the ability to design on Shopify. How much would you charge someone? How much money would you charge someone to build a funnel that's made $1 million? How much would you charge? You wouldn't make it peanuts, right? You would charge a pretty penny for it. But now you have the ability. You yourself have the ability to charge the type of money that you want to charge. Okay, so now this is a nice video plugin that I want to use. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead. I'm just gonna use this. I'm gonna make this block just white and make these columns white as well. And then you can just put in all of your real videos in here. Okay, so I'm just gonna go put this white in. And let's say what I'm doing right now is going over your head. You're like, dude, Ali, this is kind of crazy what you're doing. I don't want to do this type of stuff. Okay, guess what? You don't have to, right? I built it, right? I built this thing for you. So do you really need to build it yourself? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Okay, you don't need to build this yourself because I've gone ahead and built it for you, and I'm going to continue to, right? The one big thing about shop funnels is it is my job to stay on trend, find winning products, create winning templates or winning websites so that you can, without any hesitation or fear, plug this into your funnel, because I'm just going to export this as a template, give it to you. And let's say you want to sell this exact high ticket product. Great, you can. By the way, this is turning out to be one of the best funnels I've ever built. It's looking amazing. But yeah, without any hesitation, you build yours. Okay. You get your funnel, you build yours, okay? With either just use this as is. Please, if you do use this template, change the images and text. Do not take someone else's stuff. We're inspired by their design and their product, but we're going to change out the copy, okay? Don't be that guy. I hate, because one of my dropshipping businesses is becoming super popular. And every day I find a copycat. And there's a really funny story with me and my brother where my brother will send me a new store that's popped up every day, taking our design, taking our this. Then I got to forward it to legal, and then legal sends them a notice saying, yo, dude, don't steal our stuff. Do you want to get sued? And then I know it's a typical dropship. I hate doing it too, because like at some point, every one of us, right, has had that thing where we've taken someone else's shit. So I hate doing it, but at the same time, I'm a business owner, right? I have to, like, someone's actually using my exact brand. Come on, like, that shit can't fly, right? So I gotta, but so don't copy. We're just gonna copy their design and we're gonna swap out the images and text. We want a $10,000 website. That's what we want. Okay, it's an AVF file. So this sucks. AVF to PNG. We're going to go to this one. We're going to upload this. The reason I can't screenshot this, guys, is because there's a background behind it. So that's why we're going to convert this. and we're going to go ahead and download this. But okay, let me just run something by you. Let's say your website looked like this. Your dropshipping store looked like this. Can you imagine what your customer would feel when they come to a website? And I'm just going to preview it for you guys really quickly. And they come and they see something like this. Like, dude, your shit looks 1,000 times better now. Like, I'm sorry, but it just does. And you'd be shocked. Like, so people that come in my program, they don't, and I'm going to, if you've watched till here, you're some, obviously we're 36 minutes deep. You're someone who's interested in shop funnels. People that come into my program really do the least amount of work I've seen in dropshipping. And I continuously get feedback that, yo, Ali, how are you able to give all of this for basically nothing? And I'm going to be real with you guys on something that might be changing really soon. Okay. That might be changing really soon because I want to sort of optimize to help a few more serious business owners, right? I still want to be able to help everybody, but you know, if you really optimize to help everybody, you may build a business where you're not really helping anybody really, really well, right? I kind of don't want to be in that position. So things may be changing in shop funnels. Right now, the privileges that shop funnels gives you at the quality and the price that it's happening, I promise you, take advantage. I promise you, it's, for me, the best deal in e-commerce, right? Take advantage. Okay, anyways, so now we've built the 60-day money-back guarantee section. Now let's go ahead and build this real customer results section. Again, it's 3 images. So what I'm going to quickly do is I'm going to go to image and text. And I want like a rounded one, if there is one that's available. You guys want to see something really cool? You know what? Let me show it to you. So what you can do inside of shop funnels is, let's say you have multiple funnels, right? And look at me. Look at how many funnels I have. Now, I built this section out in one of my other favorite funnels, which is the Pluxee funnel. Where is it? I got too many. I'm going to type in Pluxee. Okay, the Pluxee funnel. Okay, I actually have this section built out. So I can go to any other section of this website, like this one, and I can copy this entire thing. Okay, and I can just go back here, okay, to this funnel, take a full section that I've already pre-built, okay, and I can very easily go in here and paste this. Okay, now all I got to do is make sure that the borders and stuff are not purple. Okay, so I go to where is it? Not block. I gotta go to column, border. Border radius is fine. I just don't need any borders on it, and I don't need. There is a slight shadow that I can see here, so I can just gonna go ahead and make the shadow very light, and that's it. So again, no borders required, and a very light shadow. Okay, again, no borders required, and a very light shadow. But dude, come on, let's say you're running multiple businesses and you see like a section, you really like a section on one of the funnels. You don't have to build it again. You can just go ahead and copy it. And again, in the community that you're going to be a part of, let's say when you join shop funnels, you for now get access to a community. Like I said, stuff might be changing soon, guys. But let's say you and a friend, you make a friend inside the community. He's building dope funnels and you're like, hey dude, give me that section. Like, I really like this section of this funnel. And he already has it built. He'll just zip it over to you, right? He can just just make it a template, zip it over to you. I mean, come on. That's how easy it is. Okay, now we want to make these images. Okay, so it's Sue 53, Sandy 57, and Lauren 38. Okay, we're going to make these on the left. Okay, and then I'm gonna delete. Actually, the image is fine. I'm just gonna delete this. I'm gonna delete this. I'm gonna add a little bit of spacing on the left. Actually, there's enough spacing. There's enough spacing here on the left. Okay, I'm gonna make this really big. This really big as well. I'm going to reduce the sizes here. I'm gonna increase this a little bit. No, sorry, not this. 3 is fine. I just wanna grab this text one. Yeah, I'm just gonna make it center. Okay, perfect. So now, theoretically, if I add an image here, it should stretch. So I'm gonna go download this image, save it, put it in here. Again, guys, you may be thinking, yo, Ali's done this for years, so he can speed through it. But it's just like any skill, man. Anything. I mean, think about something you sucked at before you got really good at it. It's literally like any other skill. Okay, you're just gonna get good at it, but you just gotta keep doing it. But this is a skill that'll pay you money. Like, I mean, I know there's so many of you guys out there that would have previously paid for someone to do this for you, right? You would have. I know you would have, right? I know you would have paid somebody to go ahead and make your funnels for you, right? So why not you be the guy that people pay? See, now that I did it once, I just need to go ahead and delete this. I just need to delete everything and just copy it one more time. All right, guys, I need to take a little bit of a break. I'll be back soon. All right, guys, so I sort of had to hop on some calls, but right after that, I was able to finish this section, right? And then I'm going to skip these because these could be for other products as well. I just want to build out the parts that are for the product that we're selling. So I'm just going, I'm on this part, right? And then we're almost done. Just a few more sections right here, and then we'll be done. And I think, guys, I'm going to end the video with this particular page built, right? And hopefully this should show you how easy it is to build pages, right? So, I mean, using this as a template, you can basically build any other page that you want. All right, so let's go ahead and quickly get this built. Results after 30 days. We're gonna go ahead and do it like that. Then obviously we have these, so I'm just gonna take this and put like a big 96%. Make it big, put it on the left, give a little bit of spacing, and then go here and then put in another text as well right here on the left, and this will be a little bit more subtle. Again, just the amount of control that this gives you is insane, right? And this is, again, no code control, right? You don't really need to learn how to code to be able to do this. So, I mean, I freaking love that. So this is 94%. So what's that theme that everybody's, the shrine theme, right? So yeah, you can do shrine and try and get something, but it will never look as clean as this. That's what I feel. It's never going to look as clean, and you're not going to ever have the type of access to the control that you have here, right? Okay, save this, and then what I'm going to just do is quickly add spacing in the middle of all of these. So I can just add a spacing here. I can add, I'm going to just copy this now. And then I can add spacing here. And then I can add spacing here. And I can then quickly add another here. There it is. Copy. Let's add some more spacing right here. Boom. Section is built. Let's just make this a little bit bigger and expand it. There it is. Perfection. Now, not sure where to start. Let's just do the backed by expert section. Again, they're promoting a big product line, but with a focus on this one, right? What we're doing is we're recreating the page. We're only focused on one because we don't want people like choosing, we want people to go and buy the R stick. But if we wanted them to choose, we could build pages where we choose. Also, guys, for those of you thinking, man, I don't know how to do this, I won't be able to do this when I join. This is something maybe Ali can do, I can do. I understand you have those sort of doubts. All I'm going to tell you is when you do join, you get a step-by-step course that will walk you through the way that I'm building pages. And obviously you can see this video, right, too, but you get a step-by-step course, and that step-by-step course will show you exactly what every single button pretty much does on Shop Funnels, right? And then what I would just do is, okay, there are two ways to go about it. If you're like me, where you really just like building, like there's some guys that are out there that just love building stuff, right? They find a lot of fulfillment and happiness in like building things themselves. If you're like that, then I would say, like, dude, build whatever you can literally get your hands on. Like literally build whatever you can get your hands on, and just get good at this, because man, you can honestly then go ahead and just start selling this for lots and lots of money. Like people will literally hire you because you know how to do this. Okay, that's what I think is going to happen. And let's say you're not someone that likes to build, don't, right? Just take the template that I'm going to give you and plug in your own products. That's it, right? Because that's the best part about Shop Funnels is if you're a builder, it's a builder's tool, and if you're not a builder, great. It doesn't matter, because you can go ahead and just just use what's already built for you. So now we're going to add these images in. So make these a little bit bigger. And I'm going to add another text block at the bottom of each of them, just to talk about the actually, you know what, I don't need to, because I can just as easily do something else. Hold on. Let's hit save. Let's go undo. I kind of want to adjust the spacing here a little bit. I don't need this. I just want to, I can just add this and make it bold. I can change the size of the text here. Perfection. Okay. Now we do an our philosophy section. Again, just open this empty block, make this color. You know, I was kind of scared of building this, guys. I'm not gonna lie, because there's so much custom code in here. All right, I gotta hop on another call. Let me finish that and then get back to the recording. And it's done, and it is freaking beautiful, man. So let's go through it step by step. Let's go through all the sections we were able to build under, what is it? Maybe like we're at like 30, 40 minutes after the edit. But look at this. All right. So first section, then we go in the testimonial, then we go into the product, right? Then we go into the video section, right? Then we go into the money back guarantee section. Then we go into the real results section. Then we skip these because it's all about other tools as well, but you can build this in, right? Then we go into the promise. Then we go into the results. Then we go, again, this is a bunch of other products. You can put those collections in here too, right? Backed by beauty experts. Then you go into the philosophy. Then you go into transform your skin. And then you go into that. That's how easy it is, guys, to build beautiful looking pages. Now, what you would do in Shop Funnels next is add an order page, right? You could just go create an empty page, okay? And then just basically build this out as well. This one, right? And again, this is a much easier build than that one. And honestly, it has some of the same sections as well. So like I copied a section, you would copy it over and that's it. Then you would create upsell pages and downsell pages, how many ever you want, and then a thank you page, and that's your entire funnel built. It would look very similar to something like this, right? Where you basically have a front end page here, then you would build an order page like this one, where it goes through the actual product, what it is, and sort of how to use it, right? And this is where they would make their order, very similar to this one. Then you would go into upsell and downsell pages, where you would essentially go and have some upsell pages in here, and then a thank you page. This is what high ticket dropshipping is, and this is what high ticket dropshipping funnels look like. If you guys are interested in joining Shop Funnels, link for that will be down below. And if you want a masterclass on how to basically do high ticket dropshipping now the tariffs are part of the equation, click that first link and register for that masterclass. But at the same time, Shop Funnels allows you to build anything that is already out there. Shop Funnels allows you to build it, allows you to have an insane amount of e-commerce arsenal at your disposal, the best converting pages, the best converting products, all of that is available one click inside of Shop Funnels. And if you actually join Shop Funnels and you want this exact template, just hit me, just send me a message inside of our Facebook group or send me an email and I will send it over to you. With that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching. This is how easy it is to create e-commerce businesses that look like $10,000 websites. And appreciate you guys. Leave a like on this video and comment down below any questions that you have. With that, I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.